Making Men is a piece that I'm working on with filmmaker Antoine Panier that looks at the theme of masculinity. Now, we're not looking at the virility of men or the strength of men. We're trying to see whether or not modern men still fit in with the age-old stereotype of a very strong, virile man who doesn't show his emotions, very stoical. That's the basic theme, but what we're looking at in terms of dance from a very artistic point of view is how those emotions that come from someone who is not comfortable with something, some sort of structure that they feel is being imposed on them, how they react to this, how they feel about it. And so if you like, we're questioning a gender stereotype. Doing it for film is a little perhaps more complex because the camera really comes in, and so you can't fake it. It comes in and it looks at expression, it looks at all these sort of things. This meant that we had to kind of rework the choreography so that this revolutionary way he wants to film dance, in other words, he wants to almost be a dancing camera. He wants to understand where things go, understand the best way to film each and every segment of a piece of choreography.
I always wanted to try a new way to shoot dance, to film dance and to capture the movement. So this is something I'm working on for quite some years now, and I wanted to capture the movement in a more dynamic way compared to what we usually see in dance films. So the main reason why we came here to Zimbabwe is the extraordinary countryside surrounding the city. The landscapes are just fantastic, nature is just breathtaking, and it was the perfect setting for the theme we are developing in this film. The film is, of course, there are different scenes which are very different from one another, and each scene represents a state of the dancers, so they are playing kind of a role in each scene. So that's why we chose some very open spaces, and some other are very busy bushes.
Making Men. This has been very, very interesting for me. I think it has been a journey for the dancers, for the production manager, for everyone. It's been a journey because the themes I think that we're touching on are themes that have a relevance to most human beings living today, most societies. And I hope that the work that we do is relevant, is important not just to us, but to many, many young men and women out there. And I hope that maybe sometimes that will be rubbing them up the wrong way, but even that might be good. If it helps us to move towards this kind of society, which I think most people fundamentally, even people who are perhaps extremely conservative, do desire, a society in which everybody can be happy. And I think when we start to try to understand each other, there's going to be more room for all of us.